Sunday, September 7th, morning. Why am I... No! Almost forgot how relaxed life is here. There's so much space. And people just start conversations with you as if they don't have to be somewhere else. Which is probably true. I delivered quite a few packages and letters, and had quite a few interesting meetings. I wonder what next week will bring. But, not before ending this week meeting an old friend. Should be interesting. So is this Ad 87 program just like a diary?
Hey, M! Up here!
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the third ledge. Should be good.
I have to what on the what now?
I have to what? On the what now?
It's fine. Cross my heart and hope to die. Scout's honor.
Look, you were never even in the Scouts!
Oh.
Hi
there.
there. Good to see you.
Hi.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
Sure is. A view gets me every time. Brings back memories, doesn't it? It's a bit different how I remember it. Brings back memories.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Any memory in particular you're thinking of?
After school, talking about whatever we felt like, coming up here by myself at night.
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
How about that
yeah.
afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? They were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail. In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
That's funny. Ew, did you have to bring that up again? It was
Hold
not.
up. I seem to remember it was closer to where you were standing. Like exactly where your hands are now.
Oh!
Okay, there we go.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
I feel the same way. I
I
keep
feel
hearing
the
a
same
cat.
way.
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job.
Am I high or am I hearing a cat sound every time that they, like, in between? On the whole, it's been really good. I basically worked my butt off the entire time, and maybe now it's time for something different.
And maybe now it's time for something different.
Is it now? Providence Oak's different enough for you?
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
That's for me to know and me to find out. I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now.
I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now.
Oh, there she goes with the crazy eyes.
Crazy eyes.
M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right. I'm backing off.
What about you? Did you end up going to college? What about you? How have you been? I mean, really.
What about you? How have you been? I mean, really?
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough. You know, I guess it's like that for everyone. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff, you know. I picked up some shifts at the diner, Barry and I reconnected, got married, and then Max came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Like a few
Hey.
interesting gigs.
Not a girl.
Tough to balance, but fun.
And Dad. That sounds exciting. It sounds like you were ready to leave PO at that point. Sounds
That
exciting.
sounds exciting.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music.
Keep hearing the
But
cat.
I just couldn't let them down, so I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
Sounds like you really stepped up. Where was Barry in all this?
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great. We divided tasks back at the house.
Okay.
And he took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
That a boy, Barry.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
Do you ever feel stuck?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it.
Kay's Diner?
The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. He basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old PO. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did.
That's good.
So yeah, it's been tough. But looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
That's great.
That's so great, Kay. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Yeah. Seems like it's time.
Come on then.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Oh, hi, Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Meredith, please tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal. Added 87 in shops all across America. Monster Deal.
Calm down,
Sam.
Steve.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right? They read the pitch. They loved it. And they want to buy 150,000 copies of Added 87. 150,000. Multiply that by like 35 bucks.
That's a lot, but it's not a done deal yet.
That's a lot. But it's not a done deal yet, right?
Not yet, but oh so close. I can almost taste it. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Could you please check it? I really hope I can depend on you this time. I want your blessing
Bitch,
before
what?
I sign on the dotted line, okay?
I'll see what I can do, Steve.
I'll see what I can do, Steve.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
God, Steve is a fucking annoying.
The Countess and the Carpenter.
Chapter 4.
Chapter 4.
Yes.
No one screws better than the carpenter. Old Mr. Nabenshoe acted like he was an expert on the topic. What he's done back there is nothing short of astounding. I'd hire him for any job, and I'd pay good money for it. I never expected that the fence he repaired would survive last night's storm.
Oh, my brain went somewhere else.